Former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister J Jayalalithaa will face a critical judicial test today as the Karnataka High Court will pronounce its verdict on her appeal against a conviction in the disproportionate assets case. Yesterday, AIADMK workers organized pujas in temples and took out processions praying for a favorable judgment from the court. Women party workers took out traditional milk pot spiritual processions in many places. Lamps were lit in temples and coconuts offered as part of prayers. Special prayers were held in other parts of the state as well. The AIADMK workers are hopeful of relief to their leader. Meanwhile, strict vigil is being maintained on the Tamil Nadu-Karnataka border, especially in the Hosur area. The Karnataka High Court has been turned into a virtual fortress ahead of the verdict. Revati Raman is now joining us with the latest updates from outside the AIADMK office. Revati, even though the supporters of J Jayalalithaa, the party cadre, they are praying for a favourable response and a verdict from the Karnataka High Court, but on the whole, does the party remain on the edge?
The supporters here, the number of them are increasing every minute. A while ago, there were only about 50 of them, and now there are hundreds of them. We have here one person who claims to have cut off his 3 fingers in prayers with Jayalalithaa to win the 2004 elections. And we have other people from the Metropolitan Transport Corporation, other walks of life, all gathered here praying for Jayalalithaa. Clearly, they are not hoping for, they're not even looking at a possibility of having a verdict that is not in favor of Jayalalithaa. Let's ask how many more supporters they're expecting today before the verdict comes. How many more supporters are you expecting here before the verdict comes?
Yeah, here we are all transport employees. More than 10,000 people are here, and also all over Tamil Nadu, our beloved Purishithalaya Amma people, all over Tamil Nadu prayers, and also we are expecting a favorable result for us because of Amma came to Secretariat, again ruled the Tamil Nadu.
Are you all from Chennai? Are there people from outside the district as well?
No. Other side people, separate people are other district people are separate people are separate places pray for us. Here only Chennai people only.
Okay, right now gathered here, all of them are from Chennai, and those from other parts of the district and people from other parts of the state are gathered at different places in Chennai. Right. All supporters of Jayalalithaa, all offering prayers, all praying for the verdict to be in favor of Jayalalithaa.
Also, Revati, ever since the verdict came from the special court last year in September, there has been uncertainty in the party now. That uncertainty, of course, is reaching its climax today as we see the Karnataka High Court all set to deliver its verdict in the 66 crore rupees disproportionate assets case. But what are the party leaders saying about, in case if the verdict goes either ways, if it's in favor of Jayalalithaa, what happens? And if it's against her, what happens to the party in that case?
Well, clearly, if they are asked about the 2 possibilities of one being in favor of Jayalalithaa and one being not in favor of her, they're not even looking at a possibility of the favor not being of the verdict not being in favor of them. They're very hopeful that the verdict will be in favor of her.
A critical judicial test for J Jayalalithaa today. The Karnataka High Court all set to pronounce its verdict on her appeal against a conviction in the disproportionate assets case by a special court that happened on the 27th of September. We'll be tracking all the details very closely on Headlines Today.